It's the Spotterstown Live, starring BSR Pockets, BSR Hot Rod, BSR Momo, BSR Joba, BSR Scar, BSR SR5, featuring Bubba J, Vince Conway, Trish Yeager, Bandit, Gear, Eddie D, Palmion, Eli, musical guest, BSR Mayhem, and your host, BSR Texan. Ladies and gentlemen, BSR Texan.
All right, hello and welcome back to the Spotter Stand, everyone. 1 week of racing left to go in the 2019 schedule. We're down to one race. It's all coming down to Homestead. Points are all coming down to Homestead in all three of these major series. It's going to be close. It's already close, and nobody has sealed the deal in any of these series just yet. So points have tightened up in a few of them, as we'll see here as we get on with the rest of the week. Just finished up racing at Phoenix last week. Moving into Homestead this week, we got a nice little crowd here in the booth with us tonight. BSR Hot Rod joining us, Momo joining us, Eddie D joining us, BSR Pockets, Palmion, and we've got special guests this week, BSR Mayhem. Great to see all you guys in here for the next to the last week of racing. How's everybody doing tonight?
Going good.
Doing awesome.
Hello.
Good to have musical guest Skinny Jeans.
Skinny Jeans.
That never gets old, does it? Well, maybe to Mayhem.
Skinny Jeans, our house band.
Mayhem probably sick of
playing
that.
some tunes for us. What other podcast has their own house band? Nobody.
I'm sure somebody does,
BSR Skinny Jeans.
but they're not as good as our house band.
No. Nowhere near.
So let's get right into it. Wednesday night, Truck Series ran at Phoenix this past week, and we had some great racing at Phoenix. Really, we had some green flag runs. I don't know. I think we might have had one green flag stop in one of the races this week. I can't remember which one it was, but I know we did have some. We had some fairly long runs in just about every one.
Wednesday. Did we have a green flag stop on Wednesday?
I don't think so.
We had to have just about a green flag stop on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was. No, that was Friday night.
Was it Friday night?
Yeah, because I ruined it.
Yeah, Friday night we got really
I know
close.
Friday. But I'm pretty sure we had one on Wednesday night. I'm thinking we had one on Wednesday night, even though we had a lot of cautions. They were all together. We had a big run in there. I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, it's showing 14 cautions on Wednesday night. So yeah, there was a lot of cautions.
Unless that was the Cup. Maybe it was the Cup race I'm thinking of.
I think it was the Cup. I know we had either a nearly green flag pit stop or maybe even some cars did pit under green on Thursday night. Wednesday night, our winner at Phoenix in the trucks was
Boo.
was myself.
Love you, Texan.
BSR Texan, number 201, original flavor Drunken Cow Jerky Machine.
And led the most laps. He did.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
Momo ran pretty close on those leading the laps. Momo led quite a few laps as well, and we had a pretty good battle going on for a lot of that race. Momo and I were racing. I know we did a lot of side by side there and a lot of back and forth, switching first place. That was some fun racing, Momo.
Yes, sir, it was. We did a lot of racing in all three series. I can't
Yes.
get rid of you.
Yes, you guys did.
Unfortunately, BSR Mayhem did not make the race on Wednesday night. He wasn't able to make it.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, missed his truck race at Phoenix and tightened the points up. Mayhem had a 12-point lead going into this race. He did receive provisional points, basically last place, which was 11th place. So he received 11th place points, and I believe he had a 12-point lead over Momo going into this race. So it tightened him up quite a bit. Let's go over here and take a look at our race results from Wednesday night's race.
Texan with a great win. Momo second. And I tried to help you out, Mayhem. I ended up finishing third. Pockets got fourth, and Nuts got fifth.
Way to go, Larry.
Yeah.
So you can see I led 62 laps.
He got-
Oh, did I
he
say
got-
that out
he
loud?
got- Yeah, he got Pockets right there at the end.
Yes, I
Right.
did.
I believe,
Very
it was the,
into it.
I believe it was the last lap.
Yes, it was on the outside.
Yeah, so Momo
There you
did, with Momo not winning that race and also not leading the most laps, that minimized the damage there a little bit, Mayhem. Although he did, second place and did lead a lap, so he got at least one bonus point for leading a lap. He got 42 points. But if he had a won, that would have been, 45 points for not leading the most laps. Would have been 46. So the way it stands right now, you still hold the lead here, I believe. Let's go over and take a look at what
2 points, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that is it.
You better thank Texan for that.
Woo, that's
Yeah.
going to be hot coming Wednesday night. Tomorrow night.
2
Tomorrow
points
night.
over Momo going into Homestead. 12 points over Pockets. 16 points over myself. 28 points over Nuts. So conceivably, first, second, and third, 12 points can be made up. Pockets, you're going to have to finish first. Mayhem's going to have to pretty much finish last. But Momo with 2 points. I mean, you got your work cut out for you there at Homestead. I hope you got a good. Setup, Mayhem, for Homestead.
Because he knows Momo
Well-
does.
Texan, here's the deal, though. Now think about this. If you go out there and lead the most laps, win the race with enough cars, you could still win from fourth place. We're only 8 or 16 back. That it's still possible.
It's
Hard,
Yeah.
very, very, very hard, but possible.
Let's go back here to these race results for a second. Let's just see. It is possible. I got 46 points. Mayhem in last place got 32 points. No laps led. So what is that? Is 14 points. Yeah, that's there's gonna have to he's gonna have to finish 13th place and not lead a lap, and I'm gonna have to lead the most and win the race
You
Yeah.
in
pulling,
order to tie.
you pulling
Yeah.
that rubber band all full stretches.
Well, I'm just saying it is
It,
possible.
it
It's
is
not.
possible. Yes, sir, it is.
It's not that he's totally out of the question. Like Nuts is out of the. Me and Nuts are out of the question. We're done.
You and your nuts?
Yeah, me and Nuts.
Sorry.
All right, we're done. But Texan, you still have a shot. It's a way outside shot, but still got a
You're
shot.
you're not giving Pockets a chance at all?
Oh, Pockets has got a
Pockets
legitimate
is
shot.
definitely in there.
Okay.
Texan's still in there. Pockets is still in there. Pockets basically has to do the same. He got to go out, win the race, and kind of hope for some misfortunes to others. But that's possible too. I mean, we've seen worse happen to that already this year.
Just like I do every race, wish for others misfortune.
Hey, been there,
Nah,
done
not
that.
always.
So
Not really.
has anybody put in any laps at Homestead yet? Anybody done any practicing?
Negative.
I ran about 400 laps earlier today. So.
He's a damn liar. Yeah, in his sleep.
Mayhem, you run any laps?
I have not run any laps. It's just been nonstop since I got back. But I just will, for the record, as much as, it's not ideal to miss a race, it was totally worth it. So I'm okay coming back with a 2-point lead. It's going to be tough. I know I'm almost fast here, but I'm gonna work my ass off and try to just stay. Even if I finish second, I lead the most laps. At least we're tied, but I don't know. I got to figure it out. I think I'm going to win.
Are you
That's
gonna
what
Hey,
crappy.
are you gonna honor it? Are you really gonna do what you said if I win? Are you really gonna buy me that shirt?
Oh well, you know it already, but
All right.
I guess we can let everybody else know it.
If
I-
he
I
if he
have a
wins the
question
race
for
or
you,
wins the
Mayhem.
championship.
Win the championship.
I have a question for you, Mayhem. If you do not win the championship, was it worth it?
Fuck yeah, kind of.
No, that's
Did you-
not
did
a
you hear
yes
the-
or no answer. That's
Did you hear the silence?
yes.
Yeah, it was
that-
worth it. Not to put my boys down in any kind of order of importance, but yeah, it was worth it. Fuck, it was worth it.
Okay, that's all that matters then.
But that's
Alright.
not gonna happen. I'm gonna
I didn't
find this.
say-
I'm gonna find this Miami setup, and I'm gonna kick some ass.
All right.
Temple, and I did say if you lost the championship. I didn't say you were going to. So I did throw the if out there.
You can tell them if you want to, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
let's
right.
hear it.
Momo got engaged.
Shut up.
His name is Michael.
No. No, tell them.
Well, that's pretty much what it was. A shirt I found. It just said, "I'm gay," right?
We're gonna buy that and we're gonna give it to Pockets.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
You
And
too?
it says I'm gay.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say that. Yeah, we're on.
Well, unfortunately, we just did.
Yeah, this episode of the Spotter Stand will probably get removed as soon as it's
Sorry.
posted. So yeah, that's
We
all
don't
right.
mean any harm by it.
Hey, that by definition means you're happy. Just say.
And I will tell you, I am happy.
I'm confident.
So just make sure you show up early for practice to get your laps in, because you know you're gonna need them. You get 2-point cushion. That's not much of a cushion. Pressure definitely on.
Oh, don't worry. He'll be there right now. He'll be there about 7:00 on.
Yeah,
tomorrow
my
night.
big thing is I wish like the rest of you would get there early too, so we can run some laps to see what it's really like in traffic and run some long laps. Because running around by yourself, running around with one other car, it don't tell the story. Because once you get in that race, your 4th, 5th place, even 3rd place, your car is a truck is a completely different animal. So no matter how much you practice, you'll never get that feeling unless everybody else is on track.
All right, everybody show up at 4:45 like always.
Don't worry. I will be late tomorrow. I'm back to work tomorrow. So
Yeah, Pockets is probably gonna be napping. Texas probably got to work late. Palmy ought to be late.
Palmian probably will be late. I open tomorrow, so I get off at somewhere
Texan will
around
not be
4.
late.
Yeah.
Oh,
In other
no,
words, he'll be napping.
late. He'll be napping. Yeah, exactly. Nailed it on the head, Palmy.
Let's go and take a look at Thursday night. Thursday night race at Phoenix in the Cup Series. Another great race between myself and Momo.
Woohoo!
This time, it was BSR Momo and that number 54 Bomb Squad racing machine that brought home the victory. Cup Series at Phoenix. Second to the last race in the chase. Great job, Momo. Awesome win. That was another fun race. We were battling back and forth again on Thursday night, and you brought it home, man. Good job. Good job.
yes, and Momo led the most laps. Momo did.
Thank you, sir. I feel like we spent more time side by side than we did any other way. We was battling.
Yeah, there was a lot of good side by side at Phoenix. You know, it's you can run the outside line at this track, and you know the bottom lane usually is preferred. That's where you normally want to be. But at Phoenix, when you got somebody on the outside of you, you got to lift just enough coming out of that corner to make sure you don't push up into them. That it's not that easy to get a great run and pass somebody coming off the corner on the bottom. You got to really get a good entry and hold your speed through the middle of the corner to be able to do it. So several laps where we were side by side with sometimes me on the outside, sometimes you on the outside. And just it stayed that way for 2 or 3 laps before either of us could get the edge. I know you were doing a great job on the outside. I mean, you could literally just sail that thing down into the turn and almost clear me by mid corner sometimes. So, yeah, when you were on the outside, it was particularly tough to pass or get by you on the inside. You were doing a great job on the outside.
Yes, sir. I had a great time battling you. It was fun. We both can. It's so much fun to race with somebody that you can trust and know that you can race with them. Either you're inside and they're outside, vice versa, or however you want to look at it. And y'all both are racing hard enough that you're not going to wreck each other. And if you do, it's obviously by accident. And that outside at Phoenix, that in the Cup mod, it would just stick at least for the first couple laps, and I was able just enough to eke out in front of you. It's fun.
Oh yeah, especially going down into turn 3. You were really sailing that thing down in there. A couple of times I remember you went in, just drove it in there so hard that I thought for sure, well, he's fixing to push into the wall or get loose or something, but no, it's stuck, and you're literally able to pull down in front of me even before we exited the corner. So yeah, you were making the outside work, and that was some great racing Thursday night. We did have a few less cautions on Thursday night, or actually just
What?
one. Looks like
One.
13.
Yep. One less caution. But
Let's
was a great race.
let's go take a look at the results from Thursday night's Cup race.
Yes, Momo with a great win. Texan second, Mayhem third, Pockets fourth, and the Bubba J rounds out top 5.
Bubba J.
And look how close it was on most laps led. Momo, you led 58. I led
Remember we talked
53.
about that?
Yeah, 5 laps.
Because you were like, no, you didn't. I was like, yeah, unfortunately I did.
And everybody led a lap except the rookie.
Oh, how you going to call you out like that, Palmion?
Well, I mean, it wasn't
Hey.
a good race.
If you wreck him in the next race, it'd be all good. Not to speak.
That's not my style, though.
I know it's not.
Yeah, he don't have to.
He's
Momo,
gonna
he
hit
don't
the
have
wall.
to try to wreck me, honest. He's
gonna
done
wreck the
that a
wall.
few times without trying.
Yeah, what is that? 58, 53? Yeah,
Yep.
5 lap difference. That was that last little stretch when me, you, and Mayhem were all battling real hard. You remember I got loose and hit the apron and Mayhem, or you ran up behind me and Mayhem tried to sneak under me. And
Yeah, that was a battle there at the end. Mayhem was
Yes,
right there
sir.
with us in third place, and he literally got by me at one point and took over second place, and almost got by you. And I managed to squeeze back by him on the outside to get second place back, and we were battling. It was a battle between me and you there for the finish. Look at that interval there, 0.27, and yeah, I just wasn't able to. You did a great job. I couldn't get a run off the corner good enough to get underneath you, and
it's because you was on my spoiler.
yeah. Well, I tried several times to angle it in where I'd go in just a little bit high and slow down purposely, hoping you would push off the corner and I'd be able to get in the gas early and slip up underneath you, but it just didn't happen. I wasn't able to do it. You were able to hold the bottom good enough that I didn't have enough room to get down there. Great
Yeah,
race.
I was taking it easy going in, trying to help myself, on the exit.
Well,
And you're right. Friday night's the night that we almost had 2 green flag stops. We had real long runs on Friday night. It was Friday night. I remember.
I don't want
now.
to talk about Friday night. Can we skip that?
Nope, that's next in line.
Yeah, let's look at the points here in this series because the points are very close for several drivers in this Cup chase. I currently hold the lead, and Momo in second place down by 6, Mayhem in third down by 7, Pockets sitting in fourth place, down by 15, and then Hot Rod rounding out the top 5, down by 34. The top 3 very close here, 6 points, 7 points.
Hey, Mayhem,
Uh-huh.
I'm not in the points.
I know.
And neither are you.
If that's honestly true. We probably aren't in the points. So let's
No,
be real.
no, you don't remember saying that?
I know, absolutely. But I'm
Yeah.
looking at the points now in
hell.
this last race.
Uh,
We're not really in it.
well,
Yeah, 7 points is easily doable here.
6,
Oh, yeah.
7.
He's got to blow up, or he's got to get
No,
wrecked.
he don't have to blow up. I
No.
mean, if we get 8, 9 people and
Uh,
he finishes
You got
5th or 6th and or 4th, I lead the most laps or you lead the most laps. I mean, it'd be very close. It really would.
Yeah.
You got people like Pockets that are really good at Homestead. You got me really good at Homestead, and we're sitting and we ain't got a shot to win the championship. So what do, Pockets? We race for the win, baby.
Question
How many
is,
points out of second am I?
out of
That's
second,
doable. You're about 6.
you are 15 out of first.
You're
So
9
you're eight.
points.
Yeah, you're only 8 points out of
8 out of
third.
8 out of second.
8 out of
Yeah.
8
third,
out of
9 out
third,
of
9
second.
out of second. Alright,
Yep, so you
alright,
can
so
still
the
move up
question
a spot.
is,
You could
If-
still take the win. We get enough drivers show up on Thursday night, and you happen to win that race, and I finish in last. You could still take the win.
let's look at the
Of course, you'd
standings.
have to. Momo
I
and Mayhem would have
win.
to finish
Killer
back a little bit.
finishes last. Okay, I'm making a note here.
Yeah.
Killer finishes last.
Momo would probably have to finish
Star,
like around
I'm
8th
just-
or worse.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm racing for wins. I ain't racing for nothing but wins. So
Alright,
Well, here's the thing
if-
about it is
if-
too. Is just going to be a lot of people racing real hard. I mean,
it's fitting to be on.
that's when things happen.
And those,
Alright.
that's why I
Those-
told Mayhem. He's
How-
definitely not out of it. It's long from being over.
those
How
6
about-
and 7
how about this
points
right
aren't
here?
much.
How about this? If somehow any of us tie, any of us 3, I have 3 wins in the chase. Texan has 2, and Mayhem has 2.
And I have 2.
And Mayhem, yeah, Hot Rod, Hot Rod has 2. So,
I mean, I got.
Nathan,
Oh, dang.
You don't have any in the chase.
so if me,
Now, wait a minute.
Mayhem,
I
or
see
Texan
Mayhem
tie-
has 1. Mayhem has 2. Yeah, you're right. Mayhem has 2.
Yeah.
Momo
I got
has
it.
1, 2. You got 3. Yeah, you're right.
So I will win the tiebreaker.
Yes, you would win the
Woohoo.
tiebreaker on wins. Unless,
Wow.
Yeah, but what
unless,
about losses? He
unless-
shouldn't win.
And don't go by that.
unless,
Fellas.
well, no. If Mayhem gets the win and you finish second, even if you lead the most
I
laps,
would-
he's still gonna
I would beat
go
him,
ahead of
yeah.
you. Yeah. Let's look at just points
He's
here.
like,
just
shut
for,
up, go to the next thing. We're
Because
talking
even if
about
you look
that.
at first and second here, Momo led the most laps. I led a lap. The win versus second place is 4 points. So 6 points and 7 points. You win the race, you lead the most laps, and I finish in 4th place. That's what, 6 points right there.
4.
That's 6 points. So
That's
that
12
would be a
total.
tie. Mayhem, you win the race,
No,
lead the
if-
most laps, and I finish in 5th place. Then we're at a tie.
No, if you look at what you're showing right now, Phoenix,
Yeah, I'm showing
I-
just the difference in points. Like
I understand.
if you
That's
lead the
4.
most laps and win the race, you got 46 points.
Yes.
So in order for you to make up 6 points, I would have to finish in 4th place,
Yeah.
and then you and I would tie. That's
All right,
just if I
Larry, you
lead
know
a
what to
lap.
do, Larry.
I got news for you. I'm going to win, period. Ain't
Okay.
looking in the mirror. I'm turning the mirror off. So
The Miro.
That's
The
the way
Miro.
it's going.
Larry's going to the Miro.
He said the Miro.
Yeah, the mirror. I'm turning it off. I won't have one.
Y'all
I
got,
didn't have one on Friday. Ain't gonna have one the rest of the year.
y'all got any water up there?
Yep, got some of that too.
I love you, Wings. Where you at? Shout out.
So here's one that Hot Rod will like. Let's move on and take a look here at Friday night.
Boo.
Friday night.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't forget now. There could be some spoilers lurking back in the field.
Oh yeah.
There could be some like the
Oh,
126.
nobody's counting any chickens
There's-
before they hatch.
Gear's been running pretty good. Eddie D has been running pretty good here lately.
Hell
and-
yeah, Eddie D was.
Look how
strong.
steady that third place line is right there, though.
Eddie was actually strong at Phoenix.
So let's take a look at Friday night's Phoenix race in the Xfinity Series. Friday night, it was BSR Hot Rod, number 65, bringing home what I believe, so I've been informed, this was his first win in the Xfinity Series. That brings you a win in all three of these series now this season, does it not, Larry?
Yes.
Way to go, Larry.
And I got my first win in the Cup in the Chase. I got my first win in the Xfinity in the Chase.
Nice.
Look at that render. That's one of the best renders I've ever seen ever.
That was just a shame it was the world. It wasn't actually the car I was running.
That
Oh,
car right
man.
there looked better than the other one.
Way
That's
to
a
go,
great
Scar.
render. That Chrome Horn Cattle Company car, that thing's sweet.
Yes, but it would have looked better as the red, white, and blue car for Veterans Day.
Scar did post. It says, "Good win, Larry. Sorry, it's the wrong car."
Yeah, me and him texted last night. I told him it's all good. I'm going win Friday night so he can render the right car. We're good.
Whoa, them sound like fighting words now. You gonna win on my Friday night?
You can win
Yeah,
on
you got
Friday
way more
night,
to lose
just don't
than
win
I
on
do.
Wednesday.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, this was another great race here on Friday night. Momo and I battling out once again. Hot Rod actually, you had a
Actually-
good car. You ran pretty good on Friday
He
night.
stole
Yes,
it.
but Momo paid me back for the race he robbed from me on the restart earlier in the year.
I got CRS on that.
You remember that, Momo? When
No,
I didn't
can't
want to spin
remember
the
that.
tires, started
Nope.
a little slow, and you
I
got
have no
by me,
idea
and
what you're talking about.
the caution flew. Yeah,
I
you remember.
Yeah, that was no. You did a hell of a job. You earned that mother trucker right there because I could not get by you. I really couldn't. I tried. Trust me.
So did Texan.
I know, but I felt like I held Texan up just enough to help you out.
Yep, you
So-
sure did.
I
I
did.
even told Pockets that. I think if Texan would have had another lap, I don't know that I could have held him up.
Yeah, I did get to him there those last couple of laps, and the pressure was definitely on him. It was another one of those deals like Thursday night. I was up on him, and I was trying to do the same thing I was trying to do to you on Thursday. Maybe go in the corner a little bit easy and a little bit high, so that I could swing it down low and get a good run off the corner. But
Yep, I knew I knew what he was doing. I wouldn't give the bottom off the corner. I kept
Yep.
that pitch as low as it would go.
Yep, just like on Thursday. Yeah, there was no room down there, and I couldn't get underneath you. I think I did manage to get on the outside of you once or twice going into the corner, but just couldn't hold it enough to stay out there. And yeah, I put the pressure on, that's for sure. And you did a great job holding it down there for those last few laps, and you earned that win, that's for sure.
He damn sure did. What's the results of that one?
Let's take a look at the results here from Friday night.
Yes, great win to Hot Rod. Texan finished second, Momo third, Eddie D fourth, and Pockets rounds out the top five.
Way to go there, Pockets.
And Eddie
Got-
D with the fourth
Got
place.
Eddie D. You got your
Yeah,
two,
Eddie
two
D with
top
a fourth
five.
place.
Thank you. I think I would have more ended up in a fifth place position if Pockets didn't have so much damage to his car.
You can see Hot Rod led 22 laps there. So you had a decent car. You led several laps in that race. Momo led the most, 79, dominated the front of the pack on Friday night, but managed to
Until I
Yes, and if I remember
Screwed
right,
the
the last 15 of them came at the end of the race there when I took over the lead.
Yes, sir, they did. We restarted with about 15, 18, somewhere right there.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I screwed that all up for me and Texas. Me and Texas were going to have some fun there, and I screwed it all up.
Ooh, and you screwed it up for me too, because I was just about to be in the lucky dog position, and I got trapped behind, and I never able to get a lap back. So that's why
Oh,
I
that
finished.
sucks. Still got top 5.
I was
As
mere
much as you hate
inches
freaking
away.
Phoenix.
I did make quite a few improvements at Phoenix at the encouragement early on in the season and throughout the season. Killer kept walking by my garage stall and going over to my calendar and making a big circle around Phoenix and pointing at it saying Phoenix. I'd see him downtown at the restaurant. He'd say Phoenix. So I did. I tried anyway. I took a big swing, made an attempt, and
You
it
did a
turned
good
out
job.
good.
You had a good car. I mean, I remember you running. You were there.
I remember you running. You were there.
Yeah, you were there.
I
I
was,
remember you
I
being
was
there.
there.
It wasn't like that one time when you quit at Iowa. You know,
Exactly.
the one and only time I've ever seen him ever quit a race was at Iowa.
I quit Indy one time.
Yes,
He
I
quit
quit at
the
Indy
race.
one time.
I've never seen that man quit anything race related in his life.
There was 2. One time at Indy and one time at Iowa in 16 years. So that's not bad.
He's good at both of them now.
I'm okay. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I was
Indy,
gonna
I
say,
don't have a problem with.
He's still not good at Iowa. He can
Ah.
get around there a little bit, but he's not good at Iowa.
I'm
Little
good
electric
enough
triple
not
man
to
with a
quit.
crank- with a cane.
I'm
I-
good enough
I-
not to quit.
I did talk him into just putting it in his head to at Iowa just to relax, save the tires, stretch the fuel, and you'll be okay. So that's kind of his strategy, and it kind of works out all right for him now.
Yeah,
But
because me and Tyson go out there and burn our shit up, and then
Yep.
next thing you know, y'all out there racing us. Where'd y'all come from?
So maybe we put Iowa in the AK series this year.
There you go. Sounds like
that
a
ain't
plan,
gonna
Stan.
happen.
Nah,
that
I
ain't
don't
gonna
think
happen.
Nah.
Unless you win one of the championships, Texan, and you pick it, it ain't going in. I guarantee it.
I was about to say, in the AK, the champions are still going to each get to pick
That's right.
one track
That's-
for each series, right?
That's what. Actually,
Oh, really?
Actually, that's why the schedule is not up right now, or it would already be up.
Well, I better hope I don't win one or
Why?
3.
What are you going to pick?
What are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna mess y'all all up.
What are you gonna pick?
He's going to pick a
Wa-
stunt track. or
Watkins
something.
Glen. I'm just playing.
Oh,
You
yeah,
only get to
pick
pick
it.
one.
Nah, I wouldn't pick that.
For
Sure.
whatever
I'm
championship
just
series
what are you
you
gonna
win,
pick?
you get to pick one.
I don't know. I ain't counting my. I ain't
I know
putting the
it's gonna
court
pick.
or the horse before the cart.
Oh,
he ain't,
I know.
He ain't
Momo
naming his
is.
pick before he gets a chance to know he's going to be able to pick it.
I know
That's
he's gonna
right.
pick.
Speaking
Oh.
of that, can we go look at the Ponts?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's look at the pumps.
All
He's
I
gonna
know,
pick
Momo,
Charlotte.
is just, he dreads the day I win the championship and get to pick an AK race. That's
gonna
all.
be dirt
That's
race.
all I got to say.
You
So,
gonna be in the dirt?
Absolutely, at El Noro, baby.
so points in this series, basically first and second look just like they do
A
on
wash.
Wednesday night. Momo in the lead on Friday night with just a 2-point lead over myself. Pockets in third, only down by 11. Hot Rod
He
in
definitely-
fourth, down by
he-
38.
Yeah, he's definitely got a shot on Friday night. That's for sure. He only 11 back for the lead Friday night.
Yeah, you got a good shot at Friday night. If you get a good
Who's
run
that,
at
Dirk?
Homestead, Pockets.
Dirk.
Dirk.
I shot a word, boy. That damn boy.
Hey, look at there. We got
I'm
a
gonna be
tie.
there.
We got a tie for 5th place. Bubba J
Yes.
and Gear
Uh-oh.
currently tied for 5th place.
Y'all better come out
Uh-oh.
this Friday night.
That would be huge if the 126 pulls off the top 5 at his
First
rookie season.
Yeah, first quarter of a season. Although he did make the whole chase, I believe.
I think those teams are building up quite a bit of momentum headed into next season, and this winter series will give them an opportunity to go back and visit some of these tracks that we've been at, that we're gonna race again in 2020.
That's what I was going to bring up, the Texans.
Like the Roval.
Just think a couple of years ago, I was riding around the back trying to stay out of freaking trouble. And now I'm up here freaking finally winning races.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah, good job, Larry. You've improved a great bit. I will
Yep.
give you that.
A little bit more every year. Wait till next year.
Let me throw a little something out there. Let me throw a little something out there for the AK series, because we can do whatever we want to. How many races are there going to be?
There's usually 10, I believe.
Well,
Yeah,
no, it's
roughly.
either 8 or 10.
There's 10 on Friday and 10 on Thursday. We usually run Cup on Thursday and the trucks on Friday.
When does that start, though?
That will start
After
the
Thanksgiving.
week after Thanksgiving.
All right, the week after Thanksgiving. All right, so let's throw a little something out there. How about, we always let
Which means, oh, wait a minute,
10
Pops.
races.
I can tell you how many races there's going to be for sure if you wait.
When
Okay,
is the
wait.
2020 Daytona race? No, you're not Jeopardy.
I know, I'm waiting.
There'll be exactly 10 races.
How many weeks does that give you on either side?
Wait. There might not be 10 races. There may only be 9.
You might
There may
do
only
8.
be 9 to give you that whole week off at Christmas again, Pockets.
Yep.
Yep, I want that. I want that.
Gonna have the
How
whole
many
week
does that give
Christmas
us? All right, speed weeks. We got to think about speed weeks.
I
We
gotta
got a
go.
week
I gotta
break
go.
in between there.
Hold on, I gotta go check schedule. I'm going to look at the NASCAR schedule right now.
I'll take your mother for 700, Alex.
I'm guessing that the Daytona 2020 will be the 16th. It might be the
Damn, that's early.
No, it might be the 23rd.
That'd be great because that'll give us a little.
Well, you
wiggle
remember
room.
last year was actually early, I thought.
Yeah, it was like the 18th, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was early in the
Yeah.
middle.
Actually, we always got to end up counting the weeks in between the holidays and when we're going to have to get in the. Last season, I think we ended it, and we made the AK Daytona was the last race, and that also served as the duels.
If you wait, Daytona 500 is the 16th of February.
See, that messes you up. So you only got 9 weeks.
16th.
You only got 8 weeks.
What did I say?
Yeah.
Well,
I told you it'd be the 16th.
and we can't do that again. We can use Daytona as the duels and make it the last race of the AK.
Or you do
So,
the
will that
Okay,
bring
hold
us
on.
up there?
8 week.
I got to go backwards now then.
You could
All
do
right, so-
8 weeks.
So, what are you thinking, Pockets?
Propose here.
Go ahead.
What I was going to propose here is let's let the top 5 in each series pick a track.
You're gonna have to take out Christmas because just,
Jintos, problemos.
and you might have to take out New Year. Well,
Let's throw a bone to the guys outside the podium. Let them
how about
pick a track.
whoever wins gets to pick somebody to pick
Yeah,
the
there you
race.
go. So let's get the champion in each series gets to pick one, and that's however many races that leaves. That champion gets to pick either one or two people from from that series to pick tracks. We're going to do
But
the
what's the
same
matter?
as
Y'all
last
scared-
year. We're going to run the same track, but two different mods, correct?
Yes.
So we're going to have either 8 or 10, however many races there are. There's only going to be 8 tracks or 9 tracks, 10 tracks.
I think it's gonna be 8.
So y'all want to do it like these cooking shows that the holiday baking championship, when the winner wins, then they get to pick somebody else for what?
Isn't that what we
Dessert
did with
they
the
have.
Because, I mean, if we
Isn't
let
that
the
what we did with the turkey?
if we let the top 5 pick, then you're going to have basically the same top 5 in all the series. But if you let the champion in that series pick one or pick somebody, then you may have, you might have 8 different people that all get to pick
Yeah.
a track.
Exactly.
And I say instead of just doing the 3, we go ahead and include.
Well, how you gonna keep from 2 people want somebody picking the same person twice?
I doubt people will do that.
No.
It's getting way.
I doubt
Well,
people will do
way
that.
too complicated.
They will know who's
so
already
you're
been
trying to make
picked.
it more than it is, Willis.
I say
No,
we
I
also
wouldn't.
include the Dirt Series championship that Hot Rod just won, and say
The
there's
hell with Hot Rod.
Hot Rod gets to pick one of the tracks, and then whoever the other 3 champions are, they get to pick a track, and that's 4 people that will get to pick another 4 people.
So that's half.
That's 8
here's
races
the thing:
total.
you got to remember that it's 2 nights. One is Cup, and one is CTS.
But it's the same
Yeah.
track.
But it's the same track.
Right. But what I'm
So,
getting at was
What he's proposing though, what Texas proposing would be half.
No, it would be all 8 of them. If
3.
there's only
Yeah.
8 races,
And then you have
you got 4
4
champions,
people,
and then
4
those
other
4
people
pick.
pick.
Right, so that's a total of 8 races.
and that's what it's probably gonna end up being because you got Christmas right there slap dab in the middle.
Y'all ain't gonna have 4 different champions.
Yes, we are.
Uh
I'm pretty sure we are.
hopefully not, but
We might. I'm
Okay,
almost
so
thinking
y'all
he's going to
want-
win 2,
no.
maybe
never
3.
said
He's
that.
going to win. Momo's
Shut
going to win
up.
all of them.
Shut
Momo's trying to.
up. I'm not pulling the Texan.
He's going to try to. He's going to try to follow
Pull
up.
a
And
Texan.
yeah, he's going to try to pull a Texan. You're there. I mean, you're there in all 3 of those series.
Is that a verb?
You were leading this one on Friday night. You're 2 points behind on Wednesday night and 6 points behind on
Don't
Thursday
jinx.
night.
Don't
So
jinx.
you're right
Stop
there.
All right,
joking.
we'll discuss it off the air about
There
how
you
we're gonna
go.
do that. I like
There
the
you
top
go.
5 being able to pick, but
Pockets is
We'll-
worried
we'll-
he's not going to
we'll
get to pick a
discuss it.
track. Don't worry, Pockets.
No,
if
but
I
that-
win one of these,
Don't
I'll
worry,
pick
we'll
you.
pick Talladega.
I'll let you pick a track.
Evidently, y'all don't understand how this has always worked. I've picked the tracks the whole time, besides the 3 that y'all are going to pick for being champions. How y'all think that series? I mean, who y'all think picks those tracks?
Yeah, why y'all think you always ran Chicago and
Well, the 4 if we include the dirt.
Kansas?
Yes.
You only run the tracks Pockets likes. And there's always a Talladega and a Daytona in there, so
Well, there has to be.
what's that leave you with? 4
Speed
races,
Week.
4 tracks.
Oh, hold on. Speed weeks will have to be Daytona because it's
That's
going to have
fine.
to be the last week of AK. It's going to have
That's
to be.
fine.
Yeah.
No,
weeks
no,
can be
we can
the-
we can always end it a
So
week early.
have you counted the
Can't
weeks,
end
Larry?
nothing a week
Have you?
early.
Have you?
Yeah, you can. You can do 8 weeks.
That worked out great. The way that worked out is
No, I
that
didn't like that.
I
the
did.
dual
I
race,
thought it was great.
The dual race is the last race of the AK. That's a
Yeah.
That's,
Counts for several. It counts for several series. You got it
that's
counts
like
for
a
the AK
double
series.
stuffed Oreo. Who doesn't like double stuffed Oreos? Who wants just a regular Oreo with just
I don't
regular
like
stuff?
Oreos, so
Well, that says a lot. At least we know what we're dealing with here.
what you got to say about me not liking Oreos?
I'm just saying. I
You want to go outside and we'll talk about it?
guess we gonna have to.
The steps to the
We
spot
can.
stands
You'll
right
be
in the
liking
back room,
Oreos by
buddy.
the time I'm done with you.
He'll swallow one
You'll
of
be
your
better
eyes
off with
out for you.
Oreos than you will be with me outside.
I can run faster than he ever thought he could.
I can
I'm
outrun
messing
all
with
of you. I know that.
You probably could, you old fucker. No, I'm just-
I don't know.
All right, let's
I'm
go.
getting drunk, so let me get the fuck out of
We only got one more night, Momo. Hang on around.
here. Okay,
here.
I'll hang around.
We got Saturday night left to take a look at.
He
so-
don't race on Saturday night, so he probably should just go on. He good. He
You
come
kicking
to
me out
what he-
now?
No, I ain't kicking you
See,
out.
now
I'm
I'm
just
about to
saying
come to your house.
you don't race on Saturday. Did you even watch it?
I talked to your ass. I was drunk as shit, but I talked to you.
I know.
Morning, you don't remember?
You did. You did. You're right. You're right. You were drunk as shit.
I was.
He's doing
Shut
worse
up.
than a couple old women.
He was slobbering.
I
drunk.
was slobber knockered.
That was a fantastic race, though. It really was.
Yes.
I didn't watch the race, but I talked about it.
Not just because of who won, but it was a good race.
Yeah, it was a great ending to that race as well. We were back at Talladega Saturday night in the trucks. This was race number 6, I believe, in the season 39 already.
Yes.
And the winner Saturday night was BSR Pockets for that original team, number 38, Drunk Cow Jerky original. As you notice, we are out of the pink cars and back into our team cars now. So he's got that silver number 38 there, Drunken Cow Jerky original flavor. And man, we gave them a run for their money. That's for sure. That was a hell of a race on Saturday night. A lot of green flag stops, only a couple of cautions, and a hell of a freaking finish.
I'm guessing Palmion's his teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about the woohoo.
And I want to take this time to congratulate my teammates, Gear Jammer and my buddy Palmion. That they were instrumental in that win. We win together, we lose together. Last couple of weeks, we have lost together. This week, we won together.
Yeah, they were
Yes,
all three there. All three there to
I will
help.
remember that, though, Texas. You heard that, right? I will remember that.
What do you remember?
I remember that bit of door handle that Pockets gave me too there to make sure I
Ooh.
couldn't pull ahead of him.
Oh, that was.
He
Little
thanked-
bit
I
of-
don't even know if
he
that
thanked
was
his-
technically
thanks
a
his
door
teammates,
handle.
but he didn't thank the guy that saved his ass.
Well, yes, Larry. Thank
We're
you
getting
very
there.
much. You did. You. I had to call them out first. I was probably going to say something about you in a little bit, but
Yeah,
yes,
Momo
thank you,
brought
Larry.
up the whole teammates thing. So
He
we had to
said
address that
probably
first.
though, Larry. I wouldn't take that.
He wasn't.
I
going-
wouldn't
If
take
the
Yeah,
that.
opportunity
no,
presented
He said I
itself,
was
yes, of
probably
course I
gonna
was
help
going
you
to.
out or acknowledge you. See, I told you I should leave. I'm gonna cause drama.
Yeah, that came down to what
I'm
was
gonna
it?
tell you right now, Larry. If I was you, I wouldn't tolerate that shit next weekend. I'd give him the right to the wall.
How many laps did we have left at the end?
If you were racing,
We had about
If
what
you
five,
were
six, five. Oh, it was 4 laps, I believe. 4-lap shootout at the end of that race. I went
Yeah,
in.
something like that.
I went in and put on 80 tape, and
who made to take it outside?
I had 80.
I did.
Yeah,
Palmian.
that was Palmian.
I like that.
Bring it to your mother.
So, Texan, you technically gonna call that was that technically a door handle, or was
It was a little bit of a door. There was some contact there, but it wasn't. You didn't push
Yeah,
me
it
up
wasn't,
into the
yeah.
wall, shove me. It was just, but it was. I mean, it was just enough. I think to just shave just enough momentum, keep me up in the line, up just a little bit high, and it was close. I mean, let's go look over here at the results. We can see just how close it was.
I ain't never door handled Texas in my life.
We were racing all the way back to the line under green flag here. Pockets with the victory for the original team. I finished in second place, 0.02 seconds behind. And
Way to go, Texas.
look at Hot Rod right there, 0.06 in
Way to
third
go, Larry.
place. Yeah, for Beer Bacon. And SS Joba finishing up in 5th place for the Ghost Team, 0.023. So everybody
Way to go,
managed to
Joba.
gain some points on that Ghost Team. Ghost Team had a huge lead going into this race. We all gained some points on the Ghost Team, but Original, of course, did the best there with Pockets bringing home the victory, leading the most laps. Got 48 points for that Original team. But, yeah, 0.02 seconds. I think that it wasn't just the door handle. You had Larry right on your tail and your teammates down there in that line along with you, helping push that line and draft you up there into the lead. But man, that was an exciting finish. That was great.
That would have been the perfect segue right there to where I would have said, and yes, thank you to my friend Larry Yeager Jr. for that great push that pushed us past you just by a nose and put us in victory lane. So thank you, Larry. If you'd just waited, it'd work out
Don't worry,
perfect.
Larry. He used
Instead
you
of
up.
threatening
No,
me.
He used me up for years. You'll be all right. There was
And
a
I was
point in time where Texan used to be mad at me and Pockets running together. Remember that,
Nuggets.
Texan?
I
I
was
was giving Larry
You
as
don't
hard
know
of
what
a
I'm
shove
talking
as I could too. This way we kept Joba as far back as we could. Man, I wanted him as far down as possible.
And that was the whole thing. I wanted to keep the 3 people that finished ahead of him.
Yeah.
I do. I got my hand raised, Texan. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Anybody, y'all got an answer for this?
I'll
Alright.
bet.
Okay. Pockets led the most laps and won the race, and he got 48 points. I led the most laps and won the race, and I got 46 points. Why do we have the points different in different series?
Team series is the only one that's different. It's on a different point structure because it's the point series
Okay.
or a team series.
When
I'm
did y'all
sorry.
do that?
It's been that way for a couple of years now.
Where the hell have I been?
Sleeping, I guess.
Okay.
Slow mo.
Because what happened was, and
Shut up, Pockets.
here's the reason for that, Momo. Because the point series or the team series has not been changed. All the other 3 series have been changed because everybody voted how they wanted them points to be.
I think we ought to vote to match the team series to the rest of them.
Yeah, when did this vote happen? Because I must have been
Last
drunk
year,
there then.
at the beginning of not this season, the season before that, everybody voted because they wanted it to be 45 with a drop
I
off of
was
X amount of
drunk then,
points and
too.
all that.
Yeah, you don't remember that discussion about the 45 and all that? Yeah.
'cause why would we change
just don't
it?
remember. You just don't remember.
No, you're probably right. I don't.
Yes, I know he was involved in it.
Let's go take a look and see what
I'll
kind
shut
of
up.
gaps got closed here,
That's
with
what she
everybody
said.
managing to gain some points on
Yes,
that
sir.
Ghost
Gear
team.
Jammer.
here.
Yes, sir.
Ghost is still in the lead. I believe they did have a 17-point lead going into this race. So originally it's closed that up to a 12-point lead. Hot in third, down by 15, and Beer Bacon in fourth, down by 22. Just 4 races left to go. It's close between these other 3 teams here, especially second and third. Still really close, only separated by 3 points. But Ghost still has a pretty decent lead here. And that's a good team. You know, you got Rugrat on that team, BSR Scar, and BSR SS Joba. That's a great team, and it's not going to be easy. You saw how difficult it was with Joba up there all by himself, how difficult it was for the rest of us to keep him just to a 5th place finish. So, you know, it's not going to be easy for any of these teams to make up that lead on Ghost in just 4 races. We got to keep them out of victory circle. We got to keep them out of victory lane and keep them back to 3rd, 4th, 5th place finishes as much as possible. Otherwise, none of us are going to close up on them with just 4 races left to go.
Not today, Ron.
So next week in this series, we'll be back over at Daytona, back in the Cup cars, correct?
That is right. So do
Yeah,
not
finally
forget
the
to,
Cup cars.
do not forget to download your Cup cars. Because
Yes.
they will not be pink. They will be regular Cup cars.
Yeah, this will be the first time we've been in the Cup cars, not in the pink ones, correct?
That is right.
Yep. So none of us will have our actual team Cup car other than the pink one. So yeah, don't forget to get those cars before you go into the race on Saturday night. Make sure you got your right car loaded in your multiplayer Gen 6 BR15 for the Saturday night team series. 4 races left to go. Daytona coming up, and Ghost Team still with a whopping lead over the rest of us on the season number 39. It still says 38 up there, but this is season 39.
Yeah, I'll fix that, Texan. I didn't even notice it till you just said it.
Yeah, we're coming up on 390 races. Just 4 left to go. It's already been 386 races in this team series over the many seasons that it's been run, 39 seasons. The next season in this will come to another milestone as we finish up season 40 with 400 races in the Saturday night team series. That is a lot of races.
And here's the thing. You know when that's going to end, right?
That's going to end right about the time 2020 season starts, right?
It'll end at Daytona. That's where we'll be. We'll because it'll pretty much mirror the AK, give or take a week or two. So yeah, it's going to be right there, right at the start of the 2020 season.
That's a hell of a milestone.
Yes, it is. We've run. How many races have we run just on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not counting dirt, not counting Saturday night? It's something like 92, 96.
93, 91, something like that total. For all three series, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't think I've missed a one.
Yeah, I mean, if you count the dirt, you're over 100, and you count the team series, yeah, we're probably in the 150 range somewhere, 150 races or so.
Yep. That's about where it is every year.
So we race.
I need to get a hybrid or something.
We race half
of the
somewhere
year.
around almost half of the days a year.
Yeah, a little less, but yeah,
Well, a little less.
pretty close.
Well, that's because there's some days off in there for holidays and stuff like that, or would be. It would be half.
All I know is y'all better tune in for Homestead because it's gonna be rocking.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
be no
It's
holds
gonna
barred.
be.
Come Homestead. Everybody will have their game face on and game plan going to what they need to do.
well, it's going to start tomorrow night, so that's about all
That's
we
right.
got for you guys this week. We've run through all 4 series. We got 1 week of racing left in the 2019 season. We're going to finish it off this week at Homestead, starting tomorrow night in the Truck Series. So I hope we get a good turnout. Hope all you guys can show up and race. As usual, I will put a setup right after I get out of here tonight. I'm going to put a setup in the file browser, so there will be something available for anybody who needs it. Come on out and join us tomorrow night at Homestead in the Truck Series. So appreciate all you guys tuning in out there watching live, and thanks to you guys for coming in, making it another great edition of the Spotter Stand. And we will see everybody tomorrow night on the track.
See y'all in
Holla.
Miami.
But yeah.
Later, everybody. Just remember ABG.